Good day, traders, and welcome back to another weekly market update video with me, Zain Vawda, your analyst here at Vawda. Now, we are seeing quite a resilient start to the week here by financial markets, and that is quite a surprise given the geopolitical tensions we're seeing in the Middle East between Israel and Iran. The two powers there in the Middle East trading blows, entering a fourth day there as the two countries trade missiles and drone strikes on each other. And markets, small market participants at least, might have been bracing for a risk-off start to the week. However, we are seeing quite a bit of a bid for risk assets here. Gold prices obviously slightly lower, oil prices as well slightly lower, quite surprisingly so. So with that in mind, obviously it seems that markets are shrugging off the current conflict there, and it will be interesting to see how this develops for the rest of the week. Obviously that could change as the week progresses, so just bear that in mind as well. Now, beyond that, obviously we also have the G7 meeting which has kicked off today, and with the G7 meeting we're seeing President Trump holding talks there on the sidelines with the Mexican leader, the Canadian leader, and all of this is around tariffs as well. Now, the tariff question still obviously front and center for financial markets, and it will be interesting to see if the G7 meeting provides any new information around potential trade deals between the US and some of their allies and trading partners as well, and that obviously could have a knock-on impact onto risk sentiment. Now, beyond that, guys, we do have a busy week on the data front, and a lot of that is down to obviously central bank meetings this week. The biggest one obviously being the Federal Reserve meeting on Wednesday, where the Fed will provide updated economic projections, which might actually be more important than the decision itself. The reason for that is obviously market participants at this stage, based on LSEG data, are expecting a Fed rate hold. So with that in mind, obviously the economic projections could hold more weight at this meeting. So bear that in mind as well as the meeting approaches. On Thursday, we have the Bank of England meeting as well. And with the Bank of England, service inflation might be an area to focus on. This has been a sticking point for the Bank of England so far this year. So keep an eye on that as well. But volatility looks to be, a certainty this week based on the amount of data, the geopolitical risk that we have, and the G7 meeting. So with that in mind, trade safe, and I will catch you guys next week. Have a good one.